Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening.
Elevates over his man. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. On the move at the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. It'll be 1st and goal from the 2. Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Canes! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This offense will go to work for the first time today. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big man.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The give to the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Syracuse will send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And they'll just down it right there. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, a typical first-rate broadcast so far today from Syracuse. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Canes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
Pocket starts to collapse. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Syracuse will be forced to punt. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. To the air on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the ground with the back. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, headed to the end zone, and he only in the hops.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, beat, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
Syracuse, 0.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Dropping back, it's McCord. Trying to get to him. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Pena. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. He'll spike the ball to try to save every second he can. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Syracuse right back at it. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Here we go, final play of the game right here. On fourth down, trying to find his man. They get to him as he throws. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, and David, moving forward, they're going to have to play better on that side of the ball.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle.